Good morning. How's everybody today? So, oh, I forgot. What is today? Hump day! Mike, 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 Mike. So, yesterday, the planets all aligned and right near the spring solstice, and it's a big cosmic transition. And I don't know about you, but you can feel it, don't you think? You can feel it around the globe. You can feel it that things have shifted. A couple of years ago, everything was, champagne was falling from the heavens, and now you can tell that things have shifted a little bit and the world is getting a little bit different. Now, when times get tougher, people tend to get stressed, and stressed is just another word for fearful. That's an achiever's word for fearful. I'm not afraid, I'm just stressed. But when times get tougher, it's also a wonderful time for opportunity. We hate to receive lessons, but the reality is we just really don't learn a lot from our successes. We learn a lot from our failures. And when we get those lessons in life, and I went through one after the first of this year, still kind of going through it a little bit. As we get later in life, we're like, maybe I shouldn't be getting lessons anymore. But lessons are what make us grow. Lessons are what make us more of who we're supposed to be. And we have to remember that this is still the land of incredible opportunity. Jamie Kern Lima, and if you haven't ever heard of her, look her up, take a look at any of her talks, and she has a book out. She's the lady that started It Cosmetics, which she ended up selling, I think, to L'Oreal for 1.2 billion. So this is somebody that literally started out working in Denny's, started the company in her house with her husband. Her husband did the website. They were the ones that figured out, how to create the formula for the cosmetics. They did everything. They did the whole thing. And it looked like it wasn't going to work again and again and again and again. And then finally, she got on QVC and it worked. And the story is unbelievable. But she ends up selling that company for 1.2 billion. She's one of the best speakers that I've ever seen when she tells her story. It's incredible when she tells her story. And she says something that I think is just incredibly poignant in terms of how you do everything in your life. She says, authenticity doesn't guarantee success, but inauthenticity guarantees failure. Authenticity doesn't guarantee success, but inauthenticity guarantees failure. And, I whatever it is that you're going to go do, if you're going to start your own business or if you're working for somebody else, we've said that the people who make the best choices have the best lives. And that's absolutely true. So you've got to pay attention to what it is you're doing. You got to manage your money. You got to manage your state. You got to do all those things. But whatever it is that you're going to go do, if you're not authentic, you're not going to have the success that you're looking for. And if you are authentic, it doesn't guarantee that you will, but it's one of those fundamental pieces of the puzzle that's going to have to be there in order for whatever it is that you're doing to be successful. And remember, sometimes being successful, the things that you're trying to do are out of your control. I mean, you can hit the right thing, but just be at the wrong time. You can hit the right product, but it can just be the wrong timing in the market. You can be too early. You can be too late. Those things can all happen. That just means that you've now got a greater understanding of the market and of your product and of what you're trying to do, whatever it is that you're trying to do. You have more clarity and you can move forward. But whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, even if you're working in somebody else's business, whatever it is, authenticity is one of those keys that can't be gone, can't be undone. You think about marketing and sales. Marketing and sales kind of gets a bad rap. If you're a salesperson, sometimes you're thought of as, slimy or trying to, but the reality is the best salespeople are actually unbelievably necessary to everybody in the market, including the customer, and they're the ones that are the most authentic. If you find a product that changes your life, if you find a program that changes your life, how do you find that program? You find it because somebody presented it to you, somebody put it in front of you. So if you're trying to come up with something new product, new solution, new this, new that, and you're not interested in sales because you're like, oh my God, that's kind of a slimy thing. I don't really want to worry about that. Well, if your product is really going to change lives, then it's your responsibility to make sure that it gets in front of other people so that they get to the right person. I advertise the way that I do because I know when you come into our office, not only are we going to do the best job, but we're going to treat you better than anybody else. We're going to become part of your family. We're going to become part of everything that you're going through. And we add more value. We don't just do the job the best, we add more value than everybody else. So if that's the case, then it's my responsibility to make sure that people know that so that they can get into my office and get taken care of by the people who are going to do the best job. So, wherever you're going today, whatever it is that you're headed for, the world has shifted for sure. You can feel it. You can feel that things are tightening. You can feel that things are going in another direction. Remember, when that happens, that creates opportunities. Focus on what's possible, not what's not working. We always have that choice. And remember that wherever it is you're going to head, whatever it is you're going to head towards, you got to be authentic. As Jamie Kern Lima told us, if you're not authentic, it's not going to work. Authenticity doesn't guarantee success, but inauthenticity guarantees failure. So head towards that and don't be afraid to market in an ethical way. If you're the best or you work for the best company, then it's up to you to make sure that people are aware of that so that they can get to the people that are going to treat them right and are going to take care of them the best way. Thank you for watching, everybody. Good morning. Time for me to go get going. James, great to see you this morning. My great uncle Bill, great to see you, sir. Leanne and Mary is up early this morning getting ready to head to the bank. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're all in this together. Let's take care of each other.